Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Alpha Central.
Today I learned why those things are on milk jugs. Oh, never mind. Oh my god.
She made an observation, tested her theory, and the results came back saying you're fired.
She's not a
Wasting product and making a mess. Useless.
I don't hear, guys, and she's getting fired tomorrow.
I thought this was Little Bow Wow when I first took a glance at the video. I was like, wait, what?
Just so everybody knows. Great job.
How's that for a TikTok exclusive?
Someone says, don't you have a job? Yes, but honestly, I forget. I just keep my team status active and then I just do whatever I want and they never really notice or care. Someone's trying to join. I'm like...
And you create a video tattling on yourself?
Wildly overpaid. I don't really know. Hi, Frank.
And just like that, now she's wildly unemployed.
I got fired. I got fired, everybody, because I went and posted the manager's voice talking to me because she wanted to be rude. Yes, I am leaving. I'm leaving right now. But you see this lady, she wanted to fire me instead of talking to her manager about being disrespectful to people. No.
Considering she can't even spell quit, I bet she's gonna have a tough time finding a new job.
He's quiet. I was trying to make a TikTok, putting myself in time for letting my boss rage bait me, but I caught him on camera instead.
Oh my god. What are you doing here? Recording? Yeah, so video. You have a customer.
Do I?
I'm guessing hide and seek wasn't her thing as a kid.
Can I live in peace for once in my life? I can't hang free. I can't freaking scream. I can't eat the rigatoni. What can I do? Stop the films.
At least she'll have loads apiece after she gets fired.
And women wonder why companies don't want to hire them. Just straight up, you can't get through any of the interview processes because of shit like this.
Hi. How are you? You what?
I'll never understand the obsession some people have with filming themselves at work.
I don't get the obsession of filming yourself almost at all times. It's weird being on camera all the time. I don't get why. I guess narcissists kind of enjoy it. When your boss catches you making TikTok. Wow. Fire them all.
I'm pretty sure HR didn't approve this particular team building exercise.
So for those that were asking what video was the video that got me fired, it was this one. I will play a little bit of a clip to see what the video was about. It was just basically me showing my shift, me prepping for my shift. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was honestly a good advertising video because who wouldn't want to see behind the scenes, right? But
a lot of people don't want to see behind the scenes of food making. Have you not seen a lot of documentaries on the meat and stuff industry? Yeah, I'm still gonna eat meat, but I'm not gonna want to watch it.
other people's spotlight do bother other people. And then the rest of the video, I won't post it because it does show the establishment, so I'll just leaving that clip there. And then here's the information of when it was posted, how much engagement it got, and then I got fired 2 weeks after. Because it did take my video about a week and a half to blow up. So yeah, for those of you who are asking, here it is.
All of these women have seriously inflated egos. Sorry ladies, your jobs really aren't that interesting.
When your boss walks into you doing the TikTok your sister sent you to do. What are you doing?
Now go clock out, because this is officially your last day.
Guys, I've never tried one of these before. So we're gonna be trying them today. These are some super jelly fruits. Sour surprise. Yeah.
I wonder where she works.
Trippy on the back. Whoa, that looks cool on camera. Yo, you're gonna be trying it today.
It's not like you're doing this on your break. Okay, I understand it's your break, but you're doing it in the break room with your full uniform on, with your lanyard on.
So I'm guessing there's like 2 of each. So we have orange, strawberry, lime, pineapple. They gave us 1 grape one. This one. Ugh. Oh, that one's sour.
Spoiler alert, coming up in part 2, watch our brain-dead hero lose her job. But if you thought it was so silly, why even film it in the first place?
Because of that video that I made about me doing a DoorDash and people not tipping, and how I took one of their packs of waters because they didn't give me a tip at all, not even $1 tip, my DoorDash has been locked. So I had to appeal it, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to DoorDash again. But
yeah, again, why would you record yourself stealing from your own customer? In a sense, you think your boss DoorDash is gonna be happy with that?
here's the thing, DoorDash is the only form of income that I have. I have no other income beside if I do a DoorDash here and there.
Why is she blaming the taxpayers for her bad decisions? The level of delusion with these people is insane.
So apparently I'm too funny and getting too popular that my work told me that I am not allowed to make TikTok videos at work anymore.
Right, because you're just too funny and popular. Oh my jeez, the oppression that your work wanted to.
So that's probably why you really haven't been seeing videos. Not like I was making TikTok videos all damn day. I would make a video and then I would post it. So it looked like all I was doing at work was just make TikTok videos, which I wasn't.
If you were only posting 1 a day, was it really that hard to wait until after work to film it?
Do not have your coworkers on social media. Block them before they find you. I literally had to quit my job because someone at work found my TikTok and sent it to the boss. So I said bye and I quit. Imagine getting a call from your boss and your boss asking, like, are you making TikToks about work? Are you talking about coworkers on your TikTok? I got a call just...
Why are you doing those things?
Like that. I literally almost started crying after I got the call because that was so embarrassing. Like, imagine your boss finding your TikTok and being like, yeah, you got to take that video down, this and that and this. You're just like, this is embarrassing.
Nice try, but maybe your PSA should be focused on how filming TikToks at work is a terrible idea.
Like, they don't even see anything wrong with it. That's the bigger issue. They're like irate that bosses are mad at them for being caught doing it. At a Chick-fil-A? Come on, girl. You have better standards at Chick-fil-A.
I'm sure no one would be shocked to hear that she was fired after posting this video.
Well, TikTok, this is a video I didn't think I would ever make. But I got fired because I was telling prison stories on TikTok. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to.
I mean, prison stories don't sound like good stories to be sharing overall. Especially if you have a job.
However, I don't get it because I wasn't really telling anything in depth about anything, but they fired me, so now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Sorry, ma'am, but posting controversial content online is usually a one-way ticket to unemployment.
I can honestly say this now, because of this channel, probably will never ever get a corporate job in my life ever again. It's not like I don't want a corporate, just like I don't think any corporation would ever hire me.
I'm afraid that choreography might come with a side of unemployment.
And they're still doing it while he catches them. They don't even care, they just ignore him.
Dancing at work is just rude and disrespectful. Save it for the weekend.
Come with me to do a security search on a... So someone please, just one person, anybody, tell me you would like me to do a story time on how I got fired for this video.
Yeah, you just went and showed a security search on a freaking private jet? Do you not realize the security implications of that?
Because I cannot believe I literally got fired for a TikTok. It's been like 2 years now, so I feel like I could talk about it. But let me tell you how depressed I was. Clock this tea. I was depressed. I didn't even want to talk about it, okay? But now, I love American Airlines, but you. And who wants a story time? Please, one person. Just one person. Comment, story time, please, and I'm going to make a video.
Yeah, somehow I don't think the airline wanted their security process being shared online.
Exactly. Just like women coming, like making videos of them opening up a store. The complete process of counting the money, putting money in drawers and everything is just like... You put yourself in danger.
What the hell is she doing? What is that?
What is she doing?
Man.
So that's the video she was filming?
Easy on the card, ma'am. That paycheck is on thin ice at the moment.
Well, apparently someone, I have a feeling I know who someone is, found my TikTok, and here's where I made the mistake. So the mistake was I made like a day in the life. It was a come to work with me. But here's the thing. You didn't know anything about the company. There's no secrets dropped, nothing like that. It was very simple. It was from my perspective, and it wasn't even like, here's how you do the job. It was, these are the events I have today. And I didn't even name drop the events that I went to, okay? There was nothing that you could figure out other than I said, I am blah, blah, blah. That was my mistake, and that I own up for, okay? That paired with my angry language content is not the ordeal of this company and does not fit our...
I mean, it makes sense. If I was just, you know, cussing up a storm left and right in every single video, I wouldn't even be on YouTube, to tell you the truth, right? Because YouTube would kick me out, let alone a company.
Picture or our image. And if somebody that we knew or we were trying to work with were to find that video, it wouldn't be okay. Which, whatever. But I'm in the meeting with HR, and they say all that, and then they're like, okay, so you either take down your videos or... And then they didn't finish that sentence.
As we all know, critical thinking isn't often a strong point when it comes to women with piercings like that.
Because honestly, whoever typed out that statement reporting me to my job to get me suspended, I thank you, because I don't even think I'm gonna go back. It's like,
well, you can't. You kind of got suspended.
like you just freed me from my own and you just pushed me to do what I need to do for my brand instead of working for the next man that don't care about me. So as much as I'm mad, I'm more mad that I had to come down here and they tried to sneak me. But luckily, you can't sneak me.
Is her brand unemployment and unprofessional behavior?
Why are you going live at work? Please, somebody explain it to me, because I'm tired of seeing people on here get upset that they got fired because they were on TikTok during work hours. You go to work, so guess what? Work. You get paid
money
to be there to work. I would fire you too. If it was my company and you're on live while you're supposed to be working, Guess what? There's a door.
If you turn your job into a personal filming location, you can't act surprised when there's consequences.
Hey guys, friends. So I'm wearing my glasses because I've been crying all day. So a little story time because I've never done a story time. So I went to work today and I got fired because of TikTok. I saw on Friday some girl from a different location that I don't even know viewed my profile because in my office I did my due diligence, whatever that word is, and I blocked everyone just in case because I know there's people out there that love to see you doing bad in your life. But I guess she found me. She doesn't have my phone number. She doesn't know my username, my last name. I really don't know how she found me, but as soon as I
you do realize TikTok is also proximity and, you know, people that like similar content. It just doesn't have to be through your own phone number.
Saw that she viewed my profile on Friday, I immediately blocked her. But I guess she saved my videos, sent it to the higher end in a different office, and they called me into the room today, told me to delete all my videos. When I was on break, I wasn't on company time. I was doing like come with me on my break videos in my car, never showing where I work, the location, the name of where I work, nothing. All they said was due to HIPAA, we're firing you.
The worst part is how so many of these women get fired for filming such boring, pointless stuff.
Right. It is pretty boring.
Is it really worth your job?
Well, a bad day in Walmart.
And they're not willing to delete their videos or change their ways to keep their jobs either. They'd rather keep their TikToks that don't pay them anything and lose their job.
Today, let me show you what's going on. All refrigeration is down. So all of dairy is down. Here's our little beautiful yogurt wall. Absolutely nothing. Both dairy end caps completely empty. Ice cream freezer doors down. No ice cream for you.
Why are you making a video of this? I don't get it.
What's
the point of this?
Absolutely no produce on the chilled wall, and our whole back room dairy cooler. Yeah, all of this stuff has to be cleansed out and thrown away. So in other words, don't come to my Walmart to go shopping, okay? Because you ain't gonna get...
And you say don't come... Jeez, of course you got fired.
I just hope she didn't complain about being fired, because she was literally asking for it with that video. Apparently, she was fired after posting this video, and that's no surprise after filming herself blatantly exploiting their overtime policy. Next time, just don't film while you're at work. Simple as that.
So, I got fired. Yeah, my big 6-figure remote tech job. Yeah, they canned me. And you guessed it. It was because of a TikTok. Yeah, last month I took a very quick video. I had forgotten to put my mug underneath my Keurig one morning, and so my coffee spilled all over the place. And I took a quick little snippet of the coffee everywhere. I turned it around my face. I said, I hit stop recording and I uploaded, and I did not use my big giant brain to think about the fact that in the background of that video, you could hear my chief product officer talking, because I was in a meeting.
It's a pity that big giant brain of hers didn't register that filming and uploading every single little thing that happens is completely idiotic.
Put a finger down if you started a job in January of 2024, and when you got said job at a mental health facility, you thought, wow, I really hit the job jackpot. Schedule is great. Boss, Great. Coworkers? Great. So you're...
Why don't you just say story time instead of this put your hand down or finger down when you're legally gonna only put one finger down because you told one long ass story.
Minding your own business. Then about 4 days ago on a Tuesday, you're at work and you're on TikTok. And you hear this sound on TikTok and you're like, wow, it's a worship song, okay? And you're like, wow, this song is beautiful. So you decide to make a TikTok about it. The TikTok basically says, you know, as an atheist, this song is beautiful. Like, it makes me want to dive into Jesus. Basically, that's what it says. The day after you're at work, it's your Friday. Also, mind you that the day that this is happening, Wednesday, the next day is your 1 year anniversary of starting this job, okay? So you're at work, minding your own business, doing your job, your day is going great. All of a sudden, at about 5 o'clock, one of your coworkers comes up to you and tells you that your boss wants to talk to you. So you're like, weird, what did I do now? You go into the office, you sit down, your boss looks you in the eye, proceeds to get right to the point and say that they are going to have to terminate you because of the TikTok video that you made. So you immediately start crying and freaking, and your boss proceeds to tell you that you have broken several safety laws and rules.
I honestly don't know how she even has an audience on TikTok. Listening to her for a minute and a half was exhausting.
Well, and her, put your hand down, like, you just told one story, girl. There's nothing like getting caught by your supervisor making a TikTok at work.
I'm just surprised it wasn't the pink hair that got her caught.
When your manager catches you making a TikTok video.
There's no doubt there was a quick chat in the manager's office after this. So risking your job for a bit of TikTok clout, how's that working out for you?
They wonder why there's a gender pay cap. They wonder why nobody wants to hire them. They wonder why no one wants to date them. You guys literally tell the world all of your secrets, all of your bad behavior, everything online. Stop it. Get some help. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.